Hey everyone, it's me. I'm back and I'm so happy to be back home after our renovation. That's why I haven't been uploading as much for the last month, 2 months. Wait, 4, 8, 12, 3 months. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it feels good to be back and my office isn't fully put back together again. And you might notice this is super duper blown out, and that's because our curtains haven't arrived yet because they take 4 to 6 weeks. We're at week 3 now, so fingers crossed only another week before we get our proper curtains in. So I do apologize because that is literally a sheet hanging up right now. So I thought for our first video properly back, we would do just like a really deli build. Basically building one of my favorite type of builds. So I started building this the other day with members, and this house, I really had no idea what I was gonna do. I don't think. I just started building. But I do know that two of my favorite packs are Eco Lifestyle and Dream Home Decorator. So that was a good start to just go with the idea of an eco family home. I wanted to add some kids stuff in here. I want this to be like a really good family home to play in. So we're actually going to be including a playroom in here. We're also going to have like nice kid-friendly, child-friendly living area, outdoor area. We're gonna add the tree house. From growing together, and yeah, just make it like a really light and bright family home for your Sims. But I also would like to do a budget one as well, because already this house before fully furnishing it is like 90,000 simoleons. So if you guys would like to see a budget family build, please let me know. And if so, what kind of budget do you think? Because like obviously starter budget in The Sims would restrict us a lot for a family home. I don't think it would be as fun. Like I feel like we need to, like, as if you've been playing The Sims for a little while with one family and they've had a couple of kids and been able to save up a bit. So maybe like a 40,000 simoleon home, 60,000 simoleon home, something around that I was thinking. But do let me know in the comments down below, and also any other videos or games you would like to see. And also if you guys are interested in our real life home renovation, I have a second channel called Deli Diary, which I'll link in the description so you guys can have a look at what we've been doing the last few months. And also I'm going to do a full setup video of my office showing like my new desk setup and putting it back together again. So that's going to be upcoming, as well as the final tour of our renovations this fall. So yeah, check that out if you haven't already. But yeah, basically jumping straight in with eco lifestyle items, I will tell you right now, we do not end up using these columns and this roof trim because the house, I didn't want it to look so industrial. I wanted to, I guess, make it a bit more family friendly, colorful, less severe looking. But I am going with my favorite light timber colors, absolute favorite. But if you're looking for a deli build that is not contemporary, boxy build modern, which is my favorite kind of style a lot of the time, I did recently just do a really cool Spanish home build that I absolutely loved building, and that's like become one of my favorite houses. And I want to do another Spanish build as well. And I also want to build Judith Ward a new mansion. That's a big project though. So I'm like, do we split that up into a couple of videos? Do we like live stream it? Or is it just like one massive video? I don't really know how to tackle it, because that's gonna take a little bit of time. So let me know if you have any ideas for that. But I did do a community post a week or so ago asking you guys what kind of style of build we should do for Judith Ward. And I'm just double checking, but I'm pretty sure you guys suggested a classic mansion, which, you know, I thought you guys would pick that. That's why I actually put it as the third choice. But yeah, 56% of you said a classic, like Beverly Hills style mansion. But 25% said a modern glam mansion, which is fun. And then only 19% said a Spanish LA mansion, which I thought Spanish would be cool, but maybe it's not Judith Ward. I don't know. I think Judith definitely is more cool and glamorous than her current house and Get Famous for sure. So we'll see. Maybe we'll do a little mashup of both. And yeah, these are the final columns we end up using. I absolutely love these. These are from businesses and hobbies, and they're just like a beautiful, simple, curved column that we didn't already have in the game. And then pairing them with the battens from either Get Famous or Eco Lifestyle, those battens I actually haven't used for a while. But I just thought they worked on the house. They just add that bit of warmth and extra detail and contrast for a modern boxy house. And then I thought we'd just go with some really big, generous eco lifestyle sliding doors, although we will change the front door at some stage because at this point it's kind of like which is the front door. You don't really know where to enter. It's a little bit confusing. And then for the exterior wallpaper, I was just like going through the usual, wooden options. And I actually ended up going with this one, which I don't think I've ever used that as external cladding before, but I mean, why not? Why not in the Sims? We should have a go at using this one. Usually I just use it on interior walls, but I thought that would be nice. And I'm just cycling through the different lighting times of day to see if, if it suits all the different times of day. I like to check out the lighting, and yeah, I think it's looking pretty good. Pretty good. It's definitely a deli build for sure. And then we're going to put some greenery on the roof line, so just dotting some plants around at this stage. This might not be what we end up in the final build, but that's at least a start. I like the idea of kind of native looking grasses like we have a lot of in Australia. And then I also wanted to do some stepping stones, so I just grabbed these ones from Get Together as well. And those are just cute. They're handy. They're in rugs. Like often it's really easy to forget they exist in the game. I'm also going to be turning on all of our build cheats whilst we're furnishing because I want to use some hidden object items that are like family oriented, so little kids' pictures and school projects that have already been made. So if you do want to download this, you can just delete all of those items and fill them with your actual Sims family items. But just to show how you could use the house, I wanted to do that. And I really wanted to put this tree in here from Eco Lifestyle, but it didn't fit. So I thought, okay, we'll just put it in another area. And then we started working on the interior floor plan, and I really wanted to do a nice big walk-in wardrobe. So that was the first thing I did for the floor plan priorities. So we're gonna have that beautiful big dream home decorator wardrobe. Yes, the window's intersecting it at the moment. Don't worry, we'll fix that. And then a nice big main bedroom ensuite as well. That's what I am trying to figure out right now. So I'm just making this a massive bathroom so it can be quite generous. And then downstairs, we're gonna have like a shared kids' bedroom. We'll have another kids' bedroom upstairs. But then I ran out of space downstairs for the kitchen. So then I had to extend what I had already built, which is what we're doing right now, and figure out, okay, maybe I can put the dining table over here and that can go to an outdoor area, and then the kitchen can go in this corner. So yeah, we had to expand the house a little bit, but I think what we've ended up with is a nice like semi-open plan living style of home that will work pretty well for your Sims, with a shared kids bedroom and playroom downstairs, main bedroom upstairs, and also another kids bedroom. So it's going to be three to four bedrooms. If you want to turn the playroom into another bedroom, it'd be 4 bedrooms. And I also want to do like a multi-generational home again. I want to build that too. There's a lot of things I want to actually build at the moment. Yeah, I'm just excited to be back playing Sims because I feel like even though I have been posting, it feels like I haven't posted in forever. When actually was our last video? I feel like it was 14 days ago. Let's see, how long ago was it? Oh my gosh, 2 weeks ago was building the perfect home of The Sims 4, which was our Spanish build. It's not that long ago, but it feels like forever. And then we just had to fix up some of the balconies right here. But we're going to jump into furnishing this and refining this together. Usually I start with a speed build because otherwise my videos would like go for well over an hour. It would be like a 2-hour video if I did this from scratch with you guys. But thank you to members for helping me out with starting this off in any case. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some more landscaping as well. I thought we could do a bit of a metal roof with kind of green zones next to the windows upstairs, so then you could look out your window and see beautiful greenery. And there's still the ceiling bug. Ah, so annoying. So I was like, fine, I'm just not gonna have a roof there because I fixed that bug on my last build, but I did not want to like fix it again by changing the floor plan underneath, because that's the fix that I used where I had to like change my floors beneath the roof. But there might be an easier fix now, but that's been a super annoying one. Hopefully they're updating roofs and that's why it's bugging out. But anyway, let's actually jump into our build and see where we're at. And I actually changed this roof to this like teal blue color because I just thought it was family friendly and fun. And also you would have just seen that we put the ladder over here just so your Sims can go up and actually access these items. I changed these steppers to straight ones, and then I have just put some different items around the place that I thought might work well. So don't be alarmed by random items. We may or we may not decide to use these in the end. They're just kind of there for now. Yeah, I'd like to make this colorful and cute for them to live in. And then also there's obviously the tree house here. Maybe we can fit this. Well, really the only place to really fit this swing set would be out here. So maybe we can have a bit of a area for a few play items, but then I feel like we're gonna have to fence this in as well for the kids. So maybe we should do that just right now before we forget to, and actually see how much room we have here to fence it in. I don't think we have to like completely fence it in, but at least have the vibe, you know, the vibe of where the boundary of the property is. Like, and then you can totally close up the fence if you want to. Maybe we'll just go with something like that so you can kind of walk into here if you want to. And is that how far? Oh yeah, we've got one cube on the grid there. That's all right. And then what color little tidy hut do we want? I like this one, but I also really like the one just with sketches on it. I like the look of these and drawings there. And I think this swing set should work if we just bring it in a smidge like that. Do we want that to be a different color? Oh, that's pretty, the aqua, or even the yellow. Let's get a bit of sunshine into the house. And then in terms of our floor plan, again, I've just kind of sprinkled items in for us to furnish with. I want you guys to be able to make this house really your own, but I also want it to start off with some color and personality. So I'm thinking I'll add the color for you guys, but keep the furnishing relatively clean. But I also, you know, will make sure that it's fun and not just bland. So kids' room was going to be over here. We'll do playroom here. And then I was just playing around with, you know, where are we going to put the couches and the kitchen cabinets and all of that. So yeah. That's basically where we're at, you guys. I think as a basis color for our walls, we could... I like the idea of tying in a wall to our roof outside so it doesn't seem too completely random, that teal wall. So we could like do a nice blue in here, stick to our theme of eco lifestyle, do something like this. And also we have this kind of blue tinge on our sliding doors. So that could actually be on our front door too, because now we've got that teal roof. Do we have a more blue door we could use? I mean, they're not super blue, but yeah, maybe we can just go with that one. That's cute. I actually think these come in blue too, which I'll just leave them as white, but that's another option as well. So we've got a lot of blue in here. I mean, the rugs are really making it look very blue and blue and blue. I'm just going to turn those to the floor color, but we can, you know, we can change everything. This is just what we're starting with now. And then we also have gray color. We could just go modern grays, although it's a bit blah. We could go with this kind of nice, it's actually a life or death blue, surprisingly, because it looks very lively and uplifting. But yeah, we could do like soft blues for a lot of the main living areas and then go with different colors in the bedrooms, and that's actually quite nice. But yeah, we'll personalize the bedrooms more and maybe do soft blues for the living areas with an accent wall. I think that's nice instead of just having like the usual white or gray walls. You know what I mean? But we'll also go back to having our key wall here. I think we need to have a nice tile for our splashback. Maybe not that. I mean, that is very nice because it does go with our blue walls. I really don't mind that, but I'm also not sure that I even want to use these counters. I just put these counters here. Ooh, teal. That's cute. I just really put these counters here because I wanted to figure out roughly the floor plan of this. Home Chef Hustle always are really nice to use because they're just so easy to use because they fit together so well and have like everything you need. I feel like we need the exact same kit or stuff pack, I can't even remember what it was, as Home Chef Hustle. Yeah, it was kit. But just a different style kitchen. But like the exact same, copy the exact same pieces over. I think we should go blue, orange, or yellow. But if we do the blue, are we just doing too much blue is my question. Oh, I already had Home Chef Hustle in the middle. Guess I hadn't quite made up my mind. I think I like the yellow just because we get that lovely, almost terrazzo looking marble texture on it, which the pattern's fun. The pattern brings it to life. Actually, we could do blue and yellow because there is a yellow, actually, I think it's a gold strip on the blue, but it's a yellow gold. So it kind of almost ties into both. So we could actually, yeah, we could maybe do that. Like yellow cupboards with a yellow backsplash. This could work, you guys. And then if we just get rid of these, oopsie doopsie, pop these blue ones in, that could turn out really, really cute. Oh, but then that doesn't have the yellow terrazzo style on it, which is kind of sad. Wait, let me just get these yellow. Oh, that's so fun. That's really fun. Although now the ceiling looks really quite dark, so I think we'd have to lighten this ceiling. Yeah, we'd have to do something like that. But I mean, it's pretty cute. Or alternatively, we go with the blue upper cabinets, and don't worry, I'll change this corner cabinet soon. And then we go with the lower cabinets all being yellow. So at least all the lower section matches in terms of the stone top. But I think I like it the other way, unless we change the herringbone wall to, is that even blue or is that gray? I think that is light blue. There's also the actual Home Chef Hustle tiles that we can use as well. Ooh, there's the growing together. I mean, this is nice, but I don't feel like it really suits the house so well. Wait, I've actually lost the Home Chef Hustle tiles. Here they are. Okay, that's so cute. I really want to keep it. All right, let's do it. Let's do the blue cabinets. We'll do the yellow, what's it called? The island table. I'm actually going to change this to the fun family fridge. This one, oops, just saw we had the wrong tiling in here. Yeah, I think this is fun. Where's the more family friendly looking one? Either this version or, yeah, actually I like the letters. Yeah, let's do the letters over there. Cool. Well, hopefully you guys are happy with that. I'm happy with that. The lighting's being maybe a bit blown out here over the bench, so we don't need all of our... Oh, that's still pretty bright as well. Maybe we can just have these cute lights hanging down. I think these are so sweet from Dream Home Decorator, and I'm going to go with the colorful ones. They kind of look like kids origami almost, like they've done some paper crafts. Okay, oh, these ovens are so fun, but we'd have to fix them in live mode, right? But that is really cute. I kind of want to use that, but you know what? I'll leave that up to you guys if you want to add that in, if you download it and you have that pack. Oh, I also have to get the music den kit. Coach repurpose capsule. I didn't even know about that. Now, I think we will put the oven over here and have the kitchen looking out the window. Although my stovetop looks out a window, and I must say I do really like it. Oh, this is big, this oven thing. We don't have to use that oven thing, but for some reason I have it. Oh, you're going to cut into that window. We can either lift the window up or we could use a different sink. I actually like this sink more because it just looks more family friendly. I know I keep saying family friendly, but yeah, I like it. Okay, so we've got to go through our kitchen checklist because I am known for forgetting things. We need a bin. So where should our bin go? I really wish we could do built-in bins because it always ruins my kitchen design putting the bin in. I mean, honestly, probably the most practical spot in terms of gameplay is just, just popping it over here. So let's do that. Let's just blend it into the floor. And I do like this kind of teacup area, but it looks random just there. So let's not do that. Oh my gosh, what happened to this wall? I just went crazy with those tiles before, didn't I? This is so cute. Oh, we need the smoke alarm. I will pop that here. Safety first, people. Fridge, I've got the fridge, sink, oven, smoke alarm. I think I've got the core things. Whew, we're gonna be okay, everybody. Or actually, we could put the sink in the island and then have the oven over here at the window. That's another option. I mean, I think I would prefer that myself. We could do a corkboard over here and put up some postcards. I think it'd be really nice if we could actually pin up properly the kids' pictures on here, or report cards. That would be cool if they got a report card and you could like put it on the wall. Like even this can't fit on here, unfortunately, or any of these magnets. Well, we do have a magnet board we can use if we really want to. Let me also fix up these corner cupboards. Just put some shelves there. See if we can pop a downlight here to light it better. The shelves do have that glitch with shading on them. Like even if you have the exact same colored shelf, it's still gonna be problematic, unfortunately. And then let's go and filter a few of our kitchen packs. I'm gonna do Home Chef Hustle, Kitchen Clutter, and Garden to Table. So we can just get some family clutter happening in here. So maybe the family could have been getting a little lunchbox ready over here. Have some cookie chaos happening as well. They've done the grocery shopping for the week. I think my favorite cookbook stand is actually this one because I like the look of the hand-drawn notes. These are also really fun, these items, because they're colorful. Like all the pickled things are really cute. Just store some food up here on the top shelf. Oh, this painting is so cute. This must be from Trashly's collection, and I actually haven't seen this one before. But that's a really nice picture from the house somewhere. I'll just pop it over there. All of Trashly's stuff is so cool, like the sunnies on this sculpture. Whoever did those items did a good job. And then appliances. I think this family would love to have a dishwasher. Let's pop that just over here. And they like to do family cooking, so we'll get this mixer. Oh my gosh, they could have so many different appliances here. Actually, instead of the mixer, maybe we should do the waffle maker, because then we have the sweet treats fabricator and we can still buy dough. Otherwise it might be kind of hard to have room for both. And then I was thinking maybe here having a shelf to display a few things on. Actually, we could even give the illusion of a bit of a built-in shelf here. Oh wow, went too far with it though. This can be in blue, which I kind of like that it matches the wall because it blends in. And then I wonder if these can fit as collectibles on here. They fit very nicely. Oh, I like the idea of one of these pots on the table. That's nice. Do any of the school projects fit on these shelves? Unfortunately, no, but I'll get a few out for later because I love displaying the kids' projects. Actually, you know what shelf I would like to use here? Maybe something that's more like built in and hanging, because it looks slightly too chunky, I think, for this area. Either this one or even that one. And we'll just lift up this little yellow taxi and pop that on the shelf too. There we go. And maybe a plant on the other spot. This little guy can probably wedge into this bit. He can just kind of fit. And I'll pop Chaz in here instead. Maybe we can put this painting here. Although it looks like it would sit nicely over a bed, maybe even in the parents' bedroom, so I'll pop it up there for later. I really don't like these chairs, so we are not going to use them. I like those chairs, just not in this house. This is a great size painting. Oh, and there's these new ones I got for free off the marketplace, which I haven't used yet, so maybe we'll use this one. I love these orange chairs. These are from high school years. I just think with these two different kinds of lights, it's a bit busy. So maybe we just have a single pendant over the table instead. Like even just like that, I think works. Okay, we can fit a few projects over here as well. That's nice. Nice dining nook. And actually, if we wanted to, we could delete a part of this wall so it becomes a bit of a transition point here. That could be nice. I'm actually going to place this directly on the other side from the first one I placed, just so we don't have that look of it only being flipped on one side, if that makes sense. And then we need this wall to match the wall beneath because it blends into the wall underneath. What's going on here? Hold down Shift just to get rid of that portion. We have some blank wall outside. Paint that as we go so we don't forget. And we need a save. And there's actually an auto save now, I saw. So I don't know if I probably need to turn that on actually. We do have this big, almost void space over here that nothing's really happening with. I think what could work well is behind a couch, we could have another table. That's not the right table for here, but you know, something. We could go with the pink couches in this room, but it doesn't actually go that well with what we have happening in the kitchen, I don't think. This is a new couch. Ooh, eco lifestyle matching couch. How matching do we want to go though? Well, there's these really nice linen couches as well. And they're from the Modern Retreat kit. I mean, I do like that they go with the blue theme we've got going on. We just need to get a really nice rug to pull it all together. Because obviously we have the blue, the yellow, orange. Like we need a multicolored rug. For sure, that like matches too well to the kitchen. I want it to introduce some other colors as well. I do love layering these rugs from Eco Lifestyle because that way you can introduce several different colors. So that's always an option, but I would like to see something better. What if we size up this rug from Dream Home Decorator? Ooh, the red's nice. The brown's nice too. The orange is very bright and fun. That's also pretty too. This has got a bit of green in it, which I like. Or there's this like really true multi one. Which one's better, that or that? I think I like this one more. And I don't know if I've ever used this sized up before, at least not for a while. I like the idea of this tiger sitting on the chair. Like, hey. One of the coziest things you can put into any space is a lamp. So we definitely should do that. I'm not sure if I'm loving this situation we have here. Like I almost want to use these from from Home Chef Hustle. Although that's really blue, isn't it? What about orange? The orange is fun. You can always just change this to a neutral if you want, but let's just be loud and proud, okay? And my idea is to put a couple of items on here as well. Like these little greeting cards I got from Show Hidden Objects, I think. You can put them along the base of the TV like the kids have made them at school. I mean, the good thing about using kitchen cabinets as a TV cabinet is that you can easily, using 9 and 0 key or little shelves, stack things along it. I'm actually thinking we turn this into a bit of a toy stacking area too. So we'll use some of these really, really cute cozy gamer kit items. And you can size down these tubs from Dream Home Decorator and fit them in as well. Actually, you can just fit them at their full size too if you just cut them into the shelf. And that just looks like really convincing toy storage to my eyes. I like how I said I'd keep this simple so you guys can really make it your own. It's like simplicity combined with a little bit of chaos. I need to create like a small entrance table over here where you can dump your keys and stuff and shoes. I really would like a modern version of this table. We do have a few plain ones, but I just don't think we can get away with it in this house. I might just do a curved table and a mirror so the fam can check themselves on the way out if they want to, although all the mirrors sit pretty high on the wall. Oh, this one doesn't. That's good. Just have a couple of piles of keys here. A coin jar, you know, when you just have like loose coins and letters and stuff. There we go. It's kind of like a junk table. A table of stuff and some shoes. I think we need a bag there too. Ugh, I love bags. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep this simple, guys. Now it's like full-blown clutter. I think this looks good with an accent wall. And what should I put over here? Probably a bookshelf. You know, I still really love this bookshelf that came with Growing Together. Good one. Maybe we'll pop that in the corner there. Then we can have the height measure there. Cool. And then I think we also need an outdoor barbecue area. Let's just pop a cheeky one down here. Let's just go a simple base game one. And then the outdoor area isn't, there's not a whole lot of room. So we'll just do like a small picnic table out here and some lovely planters as well with some seeds here ready to go. And I'm doing some really, really simple landscaping, just repeating a few of the same plants around the house. So it's nothing fancy, but it at least makes it look like there's been some kind of landscaping put in. Because this house is already going to be so expensive to move into. I mean, certainly not a budget build, but I don't really want to lift the price that much compared to where it already is. Do we even have a mailbox in here, actually? I don't think we do. And of course, terrain paint always makes a massive difference when you're landscaping and building a house. Like, it really is key to making it look more finished. But there's still a bug where it often just gets deleted when you load into the game. But we'll do some of that under this tree where you can build a tree house because that makes it look a lot nicer. And I like to make these little scuff marks under the swings of it as if like you've swung on it and dragged your feet. Our house has such a mud patch at the moment from all of the construction work. Our backyard is just like half mud. And because it's winter and it just keeps raining. Actually, we've had really quite a sunshiny winter. We've been very lucky, but it is looking a bit rough. And just like that, our landscaping's looking a little nicer. Well, it's actually looking really lush now. Actually, I might get rid of that. And I might have gone too far with all of the hydrangeas. We'll just have a few hydrangeas. Yeah, I think I might have gone a little too crazy. Well, it's gotten dark outside now. I just took the dogs for a quick walk. Now, where are we up to? Downstairs is looking really good. It has gotten dark here. In terms of the bathroom, I thought we'd just go with this one. It's like bath combo. And we could do like a matching wall tile or actually this one's quite good because it's green on the bottom so you can match it to a nice green flooring and then do the white on the walls. That's kind of nice. Or, I mean, we can always just do green on the walls as well. It doesn't really go with the rest of the house. Like, I feel like if anything, it should be maybe blue because we're going with a blue theme today. Why don't we do white and blue? Like do a little bit of both to tie it into the rest of the living area, we can still have the blue walls. You can even do a blue toilet, which is a bit of fun too, because this is the main bathroom, but also the kids' bathroom. I also want to get a chunkier toilet roll too. Although if we go the white, we get the gold hardware, which goes with the shower. So maybe we'll just do that because I do want to get the gold hardware. But we could go with these blue ones, or we could just do a built-in sink, which I actually think will look better. We might do a single window here actually and not do the really wide one. I think I had a single window upstairs. Yeah, let's grab this. Like that. We can put a curtain over it or actually a blind in the bathroom I think would be nicer. Let's do My First Pet Stuff blind, or we can do High School Years. I like the My First Pet Stuff blinds. Hear me out, okay? They just sit really nice and tight to the window, like they don't stick out too much. I've forgotten the name of this blind. It's a Roman blind, that's what it's called. And I do like a Roman blind. It's just unfortunate it's from My First Pet Stuff. And then we will put 2 mirrors in. We'll do a nice sconce light in the middle. I've just been using these sconce lights around the house. They're kind of a go-to. They always look good. And I would really love to get some more bathroom looking sinks. I've been saying this for years because these just don't always look like bathroom sinks to me. They look more like kitchen sinks. Actually, we will have to line those up a bit more like that. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a good kid's bathroom. Maybe we'll put the sconce just over there. Actually, that's a bit too bright. One light's fine. One light is enough. And then let's get the bathroom clutter kit because that has lots of really good, like, kid-friendly stuff. Actually, the blue works well because then we can use the blue towels and have plenty of color in here. I like the messy towels, although they don't match our metal color of choice. And also they don't fit that well in here. You can always size it down. I still think that looks okay. Actually, if we size it down, we can have like a double rack maybe. I don't know if that looks weird though. I tell you what looks weird, that bit of wallpaper that's not meant to be there. It's probably too much. I think we better just lower that down. And I wish it was gold to match, but all right, we'll just settle with that. That's okay. Put a retainer on here. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. You know, one of my favorite things are actually the decals. And I'm not a huge fan of decals in the game. I don't really use them that much. But I really liked these ones. I guess because they're usually placed over tiles, I think the shading isn't as obvious to me. Well, maybe we should do the party shapes this time, because I usually do the other options. These make me want to throw a party and like make a cute birthday cake. It makes me want to throw a kid's birthday party. Can I borrow someone's kids so I can throw them a party? And I actually like the idea of maybe putting a box of toys next to the bathtub. Because you know how usually kids kind of have their bathtub toys in the bathroom, or sometimes they do. Maybe we'll just like put them here. Yeah, cute. Actually, we'll keep double lights in there. Beautiful. Then for the bedroom, I think we should make this into a toddler / kids room, have room for both. I mean, I did have an infant mat over here, so we could also have an infant that shares maybe the main bedroom. So yeah, maybe I'll just like put that there. And then I have all these wallpapers out because I thought it would be fun to use one of these if we can find a matching that looks nice with them. The thing is with this one, it has the little yellow buds, so we could actually do a yellow bed because that's just really cute. And believe it or not, this is actually from the SpongeBob pack. I'm also gonna turn this wardrobe section into a feature wall just there. I mean, maybe I should feature this little bit too. Yeah, I actually think we could go the yellow. I'm just not sure what kind of toddler beds I can put with this bunk bed style. Like maybe one of the cars? It's not great. Oh, I guess this could kind of work because at least it's got the right wood color. I mean, it's okay. Or we put a toddler bed upstairs in like the parents' room with the bassinet. Oh, I like this bed actually because this one has white in it, which I think also ties in nicely to the white flowers. So then we get the white and the yellow, but we do need to tie in green again. I don't think there's any surface in the game that matches the green in this wallpaper very well and suits the bedroom. Like, and I'm not using this one. This could work for us. Oh, we've got these, which kind of ties in okay. I guess we could put toys on this planter if we wanted to. Oh, that kind of works, but it's got like paint bottles in it, so it looks a bit random. Do we have any chairs that would work in here with this wall? The blow-up furniture? I'm not sure I really want to use the blow-up furniture, to be honest. I think this light might save them from the monster, the kids, when they're sleeping under the bed, I think, because it does say the protective glow of the crescent moon that helps them sleep well. I'm not entirely sure though. This one definitely does, so we could have like both lights here just in case, because they kind of do look really cute together, like a little matching set. And yeah, I think for matching into the green, this green chair works pretty well. This turtle chair. I also love this caterpillar. I thought actually we can put the nightlight up here for whoever's in the bunk bed can maybe have this as their night shelf. Yeah, then a parent could sit here and read them a bedside story. That's really cute. And then there can be a desk here. We don't need like lots of toys in the bedroom because we're gonna have literally a playroom next door. There we go, just a few clutter things on the desk. Oh, and I forgot about the whole wardrobe as well. Okay, we just got some clothes up here. Oh, and we need some shoes. If shoes look too big or clothes look too big, I just size them up and down to just make it look more like kids' shoes. And I love these little storage boxes because I feel like they look so perfect for putting toys in. I have a bookshelf there. Perfect. Nice green and yellow kids room, a different color palette. Also with these curtains, I wasn't gonna put the middle brackets on because it just adds to the item count. But I know some of you guys might like that, so let me know in the comments if you guys need the brackets on or if you guys don't mind leaving them out, because sometimes having less items can actually make the game run a little bit better, although I'm tipping these don't actually take up that much memory anyway, but you never know. For the playroom, I think that we can just go crazy putting all the fun kid stuff in here. Color-wise, I was thinking about using one of these industrial workshop shelves just because I kind of thought it looked like, I don't know, like a little bit like a kid's shelf. Oh my gosh, I put so much stuff in here to figure out. I actually don't mind this stripy kind of green rug. So maybe we continue with the green and red theme in this room. I just gotta find the same kind of green. We're running into green troubles today. It's like this green doesn't exist in anything else in the game. Oh, it actually does match kind of these wallpapers, but those ones were too ornamental, but I think we can get away with this one actually. Now I feel like we should just have the white shelves then. I don't know, it's not working for me, this color scheme. Let's do a red and blue playroom because red and green's a little bit more Christmas-like. And red and blue is kind of more of its own thing. At least it doesn't make you think of Christmas. And it's really great because they have this outdoor balcony to play on as well. Let's get some craft tables out here. I actually really like putting craft tables facing each other when there's a couple of kids in a family, because then they get to work together on their crafts, and I think that is really cute. Or if we have them facing the wall, then we actually have room, I suppose, to put other stuff on the floor. Like you could even put a school project out here, which is handy because sometimes there's not enough room for the school projects. They can have hopscotch out here. Yes, love hopscotch. And I was gonna put a TV in here, but they don't need a TV. They can just go into the other room to watch TV. We could do a kids waiting pool though, although it does get in the way of our hopscotch. But you know, maybe we can do both. Maybe that's just too big. That's taking up too much room. We could do a science table out here though. Avoid critter station. That's kind of cool. Oh, and of course the teddy bear toy thing over here. I'll just add a few things to these shelves as well, like some collectibles. And then they should have some kind of fun light in here, you know? I mean, maybe we just do more of these fluttering origami looking lights that kind of tie in. That's cute. Also, I just realized this ceiling doesn't match our other ceilings, so let's just quickly match those up. Okay, for some reason I can't paint this one. Oh, there we go. I guess we're just missing a little seat that you can hang out on in here too. Obviously there's a lot of playing on the floor, but maybe this high school years chair. They have a couple of them. It's a pretty cool playroom. Oh my gosh, there's another bathroom over here. I did not realize I fit one in this section too. I suppose it could be good having another shower in here just because it is a family home. So maximizing the amount of showers you have is probably a good thing. Usually I wouldn't put the toilet like when you walk in or where you can see it, but sometimes you need to, because I think that makes more sense than walking into the shower. I guess we can just do this teal tile in here because it's not really as noticeable that the colors are slightly different. At the end of the day, it's still a family home, so I'm just gonna put these hanging towels in there. I feel like there should be a window in this bathroom. You know what? I'm gonna put a cheeky one in here because I don't like when there's no windows, when there's actually room for a window. Yeah, and we'll just do like a neutral curtain just like that. All right, downstairs is done. Now to tackle the upstairs. I do not know what to do with this room. I'm thinking maybe a gym, but you could turn this into a lot of different things. And I actually don't think we even need curtains in here. Or we could do a home office, actually. That might actually be more. We could do a home office gym hybrid. Although I did fit a desk into this little nook. I do remember that now. So we might not have to. But other kids could use it as a home office too, so I'm not entirely sure. One of my favorite things to do for a shared study area is to actually use a really long dining table as a desk. But we could also do like a dining table desk where there's chairs on either side, but I actually think that could be a little strange. I love this table from high school years. To me, this looks like a table you would see in an architecture magazine. Oh, that's kind of fun, matching the blue to the blue wall. Well, hold on a second. That's kind of a vibe. Love this matchiness. Why is this greenery sticking through my wall? There we go. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna get 2 computers. We'll have a gaming computer that the kids can share and take it in turns to come up here. But then there's also going to be a more serious laptop spot here too. And we want to make it look a bit lived in. So let's get a gamer chair. We'll put you there. Actually, let's get this gamer chair because this one's so pretty. Yeah, let's go with this one, the little Simsy one. That's really nice. And then a regular chair. Then we can have a matching bookshelf over here. I do kind of love that. My favorite little working lamps. Oh, I love these. Just so cute. Parent adulting stuff around this computer and fun stuff around the other computer. Computer can go down here on the ground. We'll just do a black one. That's a lovely office setup. These lights are crazy crazy though, so let's just fix those up. Oh, I can see why I did put lights there because it was a little dark. Well, maybe we'll just put one down light in that section. I want to get those dumbbells. Or the weights rack. This one, the power stack. Oh, it's much taller than I remember. Maybe we could put them... Does this fit here? Okay, well that fits really nicely there. We could just put the weight rack here. Just move it in front of this. So this can double up as an exercise area. I was gonna do a stationary bike, but I feel like that might clutter the space too much up here. If your sim wants to be sporty, then by all means add a sporty option, but I'll just put a mat here for now. And they can, they can just do their weights and get swole with those. I've actually gone back to working out at the gym for the last few months and it feels good to be back. Like I have been back, but not as regularly as I am now. And it feels really good when you actually realize that you're making progress and getting stronger again. And I've realized it's actually really good because then it helps me, I'm not kidding, with my gardening, because then I can lift all the soil bags more easily and it's just so practical. And this just reminded me of it. Anyway, focus on the build. Okay, I actually think that's good. It's not too crazy in here. It's just like a nice multi-use space. For this bedroom, I was thinking a teen room. I was thinking of maybe going with pinks because that's so fun. But we could make it, the green's nice, the blue's nice. We've done a lot of blue. The yellow is really cute too, but we did the yellow kids bedroom. I reckon we go pink for this one. Let's go pink with this really nice purpley color. Oh, actually, I did get a few other pink wallpapers out too, because we could do a feature wall, or there's also this floral wall, but does that look too fancy? Like, I feel like that's too glamorous. And this is okay, but the coloring is a little bit off. Ooh, but if we went like this, it ties more into the wall. Okay, let's do it. Let's have a bit of fun. You gotta live a little, as they say. So we'll put curtain in front of this sliding door. There's also the pinky version of these colors, of these curtains too, which is really nice. Because we have the white bed head, we could just go the white ones, honestly. Wait, that's not the one I was thinking of, this one. This just makes me excited to get my curtains. Yeah, let's go with the pinky color. Although I gotta say, at nighttime, the sheet's working really well. It's just the daytime, it's a little rough. Oh my gosh, it would have been so cool to have a wardrobe this big as a teenager. Like, wow. Actually, it'd be cool to have a wardrobe like this now. I'm not that far off, actually, but it's across a couple of wardrobes. I use up the guest room wardrobe. Okay, so we filled that up, and then I thought it would be nice to do maybe a bit of a designer's area, but I'm actually thinking they're probably a little bit young for that. And maybe we should do more like posters or crafts. Like that's pretty. From the flower pressing activity or something kind of trendy like that. Yeah, I think that works well. I actually think they could do with a little makeup area over here. What did the makeup mirror come with again? Was it Cozy Gamer? I think it was high school years. Which honestly, this is a good category for us to be in right now. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about these pieces. They are fun. Maybe we should have these in here. I haven't used these for so long. Even go with the pinky color. Yeah, that's cute. Although, is that kind of annoying for gameplay? I think that would annoy me because when you go, because they always stay up, right? Why don't we change it up and just go to one side of the bed? So it's still a nice detail, but it's not as in the way of clicking on stuff. There's such a cute chair. This teenager does not know how lucky they are, whoever lives here. Ah, this one. What did this come with? Oh, this came with the clutter pack? Okay, well, this is what I was thinking of. Yeah, that's cute. So it looks more like a makeup get ready station. That's really cute. I love this bedroom. Get a side table there. Actually, maybe this is more of a bedside table kind of vibe because it's got a nice drawer in it. I really have to chill with how fancy this bedroom is because I keep wanting to put like really pretty bougie things in here. Okay, we're going with it. We're going with the bougie. All right. I can't control it. There we go. Oh, and of course, just to finish off this room, we'll put in a rug, not a baby rug. I'm still trying to use this striped rug and it's not gonna happen. I think I'll just go a simple rug in here because the rest of this is really pretty and there's already a lot color-wise going on. Oh, you know what though? We need a full length mirror in here. So why don't we put that over here and then we'll put a full length mirror on this wall. Yeah, that's nice. And then have a little clothing basket there. Gorgeous. So they don't technically have their own ensuite, but there is a bathroom right here. So I think to keep the continuity alive in these bathrooms, we'll continue putting in the same tiles, same wallpapers, but we can change up the colors. So for this one, we'll just do the greeny colors. We can actually use this again, but we'll do the coral version of it because the coral ties into this towel over here from Sleek Bathroom. And we'll just add a little flower here to tie it into this bedroom. And then last of all, we have our main bedroom suite, which I do like this picture up here because it looks like one of the kids did it. And I do like the idea of a teal color because we do have this teal roof, so it kind of ties it all back to that. So we could go with that, and this floral wallpaper actually has teal leaves in it. So we could also potentially, you know, combine the two if we wanted to. But I think for this big wall here, we'll just go with the teal all around. Just like that. Oh, actually I don't like this because the skirting doesn't match the other wall. That irritates me. So maybe let's just keep it simple. Let's do teal all the way. We'll put some curtains up. I'm gonna go ahead and put those brackets in. Lovely. And I mean, we can either keep a white bedspread and a neutral rug, or we could do, actually the yellow's kind of cool. The coral's kind of cool too. I mean, the coral's kind of fun. Unexpected, but fun. But then it does change the wood color, which is kind of a bummer because I'm living for the matchy-matchy at the moment. You know what? I'm gonna go for the yellow. Let's do the yellow. I mean, why not? Oh my gosh! And I actually earlier pulled out these two rugs as just ideas, which is really interesting because that's like the teal and the yellow that we ended up picking for the room anyway. This is actually a really nice spot for a dresser too. Oh, we could actually tie that into the bed. But I feel like oh, that kind of ties in too. It is too matchy-matchy though. I think there's actually a teal version of this as well. There's that dark Art Deco version, or there's literally this, which is kind of amazing. It's different to the rest of the house, but it looks like a fun feature piece. This is actually one of my favorite pieces, and I think we should make it a darker timber so we have a little bit of variation in the timber, just a little bit. And initially I was thinking of doing a big mirror across here, but I also do want to put a full length somewhere. So we might need to actually move that across and pop our full length right here. Oh wow, so this is from the marketplace, and this is actually really, really pretty. So who is this by? The problem is it doesn't actually say who it's by, these pieces. And I feel like it should always have the credit in it, you know what I mean? Because I want to know who this is by. But all I can know is that, oh yeah, I got it off the marketplace if I can, and then if I just happen to remember the creator as well. I have to change these side tables, they're just not doing it for me. And then we do have this little desk area, which I know we have a desk in the other room, but it could be nice for them to have their own desk in here too. Or actually, we could do a dresser. A dresser would be lovely. The only thing with dressers that I find doesn't really work for me is that there's no sink, because I have to have a sink to wash my hands or wet my makeup sponge. So if I had a dresser, I'd have to have like a sink built into it. Does anyone else feel the same way? Because you see these beautiful dressers built into mansions where they've had these enormous budgets to build these beautiful homes. I'm like, why didn't they put a sink in if they have the budget to? You know what's surprising? I actually haven't put that many plants in this house. Obviously there's a lot, but no, there's some, but there's not heaps. Usually I have so many more plants in a house. Okay, and then last of all, we have our dressing room. Oh, I was gonna put a baby bassinet in here too. Well, that's where the baby bassinet could go, or here. Oh, I really like our dresser, but I did say I was gonna put a bassinet in, or just a crib, maybe a crib. But then we have to have a change table. You know what? No, we're not going to do the crib and change table. We're going to keep the makeup table instead. So we'll get rid of the toddler stuff. And so right now it's kids zone. This is a really nice wardrobe. I like how this has turned out. I don't usually do these built-in wardrobes, but this, I think I want to do more of them like this. Okay, so that's all filled up now. Yeah, I think we're actually done. So let's do our grand tour. We'll just save this first. Okay, so here we are. Here's our beautiful eco house. I think it looks really nice from the outside. It's definitely contemporary. It's got a bit of a friendly, family-friendly vibe about it, especially if we build up that tree house. So that is the front. The back of the house is pretty compact, but it's still a nice design. And then the other side is like, it's got a small backyard, but we've still got a few nice things in it. I guess this massive tree house takes up a lot of the room. Anyway, let's go inside, shall we? So you walk up to the front door, there's kids' bikes there. To the left is actually an outdoor play space. So you can see there's just a few things here and there. If you want to put some more active stuff out there, you can. We go inside and whoa, we've got a beautiful, colorful, family-friendly home. So as soon as you walk in, you can see that this is a kid's space to play and learn. I love the modern staircase and that there's that big dollhouse just at the front door. Like, this is perfect for a big family of Sims. And then just in here, there's even more play space because we have the playroom with lots of toys. And I gotta say, I really love the fire engine red shelf. I think that is fun because it's just such a big primary color. Just a strong color that ties into the pendant light. And like I said, we've got this outdoor area with the paddle pool, the scout board as well. And I think one thing that makes this house just feel so warm and friendly is one, the light wood tones, but also all the blue walls. And a lot of blue in here. It's calm but uplifting. So we have a beautiful spacious TV area, a movie on, display your cards. Love that tiger over there, so cute. Good spot for a Christmas tree, potentially. If you move to, or at the front door, actually. You got a few Christmas tree spots, or even BAM right here in the middle. I should say Winterfest. And then our lovely kitchen. Oh, I forgot to put bench chairs in. I guess we don't really need them, but if you want more chairs, then you can definitely have bench seats there. So the kitchen's really lovely. Love this back window and the fridge. And then there's actually a lot of room for different kitchen appliances if you would like. Love this dining area. Something about the circular table with the orange chairs, the blue wall. It actually looks slightly more formal, this area, but still really colorful and family friendly. And it's fun to use those paintings for the first time as well. Love the school projects. The extra bathroom, fourth bathroom? Yeah, 4 bathrooms. So bonus bathroom in here. And then just out here, we have barbecue, simple table, herb pot, do whatever you like out there, cork board. You could also put the Parenthood curfew board there. Love that orange red TV cabinet, that's fun. And then just here on our right is a really fun kids room. I like the floor plan here, how you have this entrance where you have bookshelf, play storage, and then it opens up into this shared bedroom with the bunk beds, desk. Such a fun wallpaper and color scheme, just a bit different, you know? And it looks like the caterpillar's gonna eat the flowers on the wall. And then a really big open wardrobe for a change, just a little bit different, but I like it. And it's sitting down low because you have to imagine it's for kid height. So they can then use this bathroom, the kids' bathroom, again, very colorful and fun, playful, and toys next to the bathtub as well. Now let's go upstairs. I'm just taking another look at this. This looks so cute. Let me know like what kind of home you would like me to build next. If it's like a Paralives home, Sims family budget home like I mentioned at the beginning. Absolutely love this office. I love how the desk ties into the wall color and that it's a shared space for, you know, the gamer or the adult having to pay bills. Gotta love that adult life. But then it's a shared space where you can work out as well. Then let's go to the bathroom. Just a simple little bathroom in here, nothing too fancy, but it's got everything you need. We'll go into the teens room. This is a very spoiled teen. I mean, are you kidding me? This room is crazy. I really love the colors we put in here, the wallpaper we experimented with. Again, having the open wardrobe is kind of fun and a bit different for a build. And I also love the floor plan in this room too, because we have this lovely area for makeup, get ready station. Maybe they're into cosmetics and stuff. Then a little balcony where you can sit with a friend and gossip. And then last of all, the main bedroom, which I love the colors in this. It's very colorful and I think it works. And I think we were very inspired by this Trashly painting that you can unlock with cheats. And yeah, show hidden object cheat or BB unlocks entitlements cheat. I always get them confused. This would be a great spot for a crib and change table right here if you want to. It's actually a really easy space to have a baby in. And then of course my favorite part is this. Oh my gosh, dream wardrobe. So good, love it. And it actually looks pretty lived in. It's pretty convincing. So yes, love that. Would like that in real life, please. And then we have the bathroom in here. So I totally forgot about the bathroom actually. We didn't furnish the bathroom, you guys. Hold on. Okay, I quickly did the bathroom to match the teal walls from the bedroom, but oh my gosh, I don't know how I forgot that. So yes, we have a main bathroom that I had partially furnished and now I just finished. It's actually got a double shower, very nice. It's got one of those like wet room parts of the bathroom where the bathtub and the showers are kind of in the same space. Yeah, so that's good. There is a toilet here. It just disappeared for a second. But yeah, the toilet's just there. So that is the ensuite, and that is our finished family eco home. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'm also gonna save this for you guys on the gallery right now. So we're gonna call it eco family home. I actually quite like this description, but I'll add a perfect eco build for the fam and I'll do hashtag Deligracy. So if you wanna find it, you can find it that way. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. It feels good to be back. And as always, thank you to my amazing members for all of your support. If you want a bonus video every week, you know, if you want to see the speed build portions of videos in real time as even more content, mostly like content from behind the scenes, you can totally join and become a member. It's a great way to support the channel as well. But most of all, you guys, thank you so much for being here. I hope you are having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. And I can't wait to speak to you all soon. Dag dag!